If you're into wellness and conscious living, you might just remember the name ARC18. Well, guess what? They're back. But hold on. This isn't just slapping a new coat of paint on an old brand. No way. What we're talking about here is a total, radical rebirth. And it's all built around a brand new, really powerful mission. And that's really the big question here, isn't it? What actually happens when a brand comes back, not just with a new look, but with a completely new soul? It tells you this is a story about a massive transformation, something way beyond just business. So to really get what the new ARC18 is all about, we've got to start with its founder, Sarah. Her personal journey is the absolute key to all of this. It's her story that really forged the soul of this new mission. And her journey, wow, it's like a classic hero's journey, you know? She started with what everyone would call the full life. A successful company, a music career, a family, the whole deal. But then came the break, this period of just intense chaos that changed everything. That pushed her onto the quest, this really hard path of basically dismantling her whole life and rebuilding it from scratch. And that led to the return, where she came back, healthy, awake, and truly herself. And if you want to know how intense that break was, just read this. These are her own words. Running from war on all fronts, personal, community, and global. That really gives you a sense of the sheer pressure that created the catalyst for everything that was about to happen next. It's powerful stuff. So out of that intense personal fire, this radical new philosophy was born. And it wasn't just about her own healing. It was about totally rethinking our relationship with our food, with the planet, and, well, with each other. And this right here, this sentence is the absolute heart of the new ARC18. It's so simple, but it's such a profound shift. The idea that we can be healthy, that we can survive and thrive without having to cause harm to other living things. And check this out. This really shows you the stark difference. On one side, you have the old conventional belief that most of us grew up with, right? And on the other, this new understanding that's driving the mission, that the old way isn't just unnecessary, it's actually poison and causes so much harm. It's a huge shift. This philosophy is so central, it even redefines a traditional concept like kosher. In this new way of thinking, it's not about all these complex rules. It's been simplified to its most beautiful, compassionate core. True purity is just causing no harm. That's it. Okay, but, a personal revelation is one thing. How do you take that and turn it into a real, tangible, global movement? That is a massive challenge. So how are they actually planning to make this incredible idea a reality for all of us? All right, so here's the game plan. It unfolds in 3 pretty clear steps. First, it starts small, at the local level, with community pods, just groups of people getting together to explore this lifestyle. Then, they establish Kiel zones. These are certified hubs for delicious, plant-pure food. And from there, the big vision is to build a whole new circular economy, creating self-sufficient communities using things like permaculture and trade. And powering this whole vision is some seriously advanced tech. They call it Generative Intentional Intelligence, or GENI for short. You can basically think of it as an AI that's designed specifically to help communities make smarter, more sustainable choices and guide the whole mission forward. So what's the engine that makes this all run? This part is brilliant. They call it peace for profit. And the core idea is so practical but so powerful. For a movement like this to really succeed on a global scale, it can't just be inspiring. It also has to be profitable and fun. Why? Because what's profitable and fun is what actually gets done. Okay, so this is where it all comes back to you. This whole story, this whole movement, it's not meant to be something you just watch from the sidelines. The entire point is for you to get involved. This is a direct invitation to become part of what they're calling the path to peace. So you might be thinking, all right, I'm in. What can I actually do? Well, there are a bunch of ways you can jump in. You can join events and a guilt-free eating series that are starting in Israel. You can keep an eye out for things happening across the US. If you have a business, a kitchen, a school, a restaurant, you can get it Pure Food certified. You can also follow their documentary journey, which is kicking off in India. Or, the easiest thing, just sign up online to follow along, join in, or hey, maybe even lead a mission yourself. When you boil it all down, the founder's intense journey, the global strategy, the tech, it's all grounded in this one simple, unifying truth. No matter who we are or where we come from, we are all connected because we share this one home, this one planet. And that really brings us to the final and maybe the most important question of all. This was never just about Arc 18's journey. It's about our own. If we really, truly accept that we share this one home, then what's our part to play? What's your part to play? It's a pretty powerful thought to leave with, isn't it?